Alright. This here, if y'all want to take a photo of it, if it's something that interests you, is Pastor Rick's idea on end times sequence of events, starting with number 1, and it's really easy, working your way to number 12. And I'll try and put that right in the center for y'all. You can, if that's something you're interested in. All right, let's read. Almost said Romans. Revelation, chapter 10. Oh my! Then I saw another mighty angel coming down from heaven, surrounded by a cloud, with a rainbow over his head. His face shone like the sun, and his feet were like pillars of fire. And in his hand was a small scroll that had been opened. He stood with his right foot on the sea and his left foot on the land, and he gave a great shout like the roar of a lion. And when he shouted, the 7 thunders answered. When the 7 thunders spoke, I was about to write. You can put that away, sister. You don't need that. It's going to be bedtime after we're done here. I was about to write, but I heard a voice from heaven saying, "Keep secret what the 7 thunders said, and do not write it down." And most people just read that verse and okay, go right over it. I just, Pastor Rick brought out, I never thought about it, well, I thought about it, but that, there's the 7, how does it go? The 7 seals, the 7 trumpets, and the 7 vials of the wrath of God. Well, there's also 7 thunders. Am I right? 7 thunders, which we don't know anything about. All right. Then the angel I saw standing on the sea and on the land raised his right hand toward heaven. He swore an oath in the name of the one who lives forever and ever, who created the heavens and everything in them, the earth and everything in it, and the sea and everything in it. He said, "There will be no more delay." King James says, where is it? I got it right here. Why is there so much of a... There should be time no longer, is the way King James puts it. Seems like I've heard people preach that's the end of time as we know it. I don't know, because I don't think we've gotten to the 1,000-year reign yet. So maybe the "there will be no more delay" kind of thing makes more sense. Something to think about if you've been taught maybe the same as I have, that meant the end of time. Throw your clocks away because they ain't gonna matter no more, kind of thing. I don't know. There will be no more delay. Verse 7. When the 7th angel blows his trumpet, God's mysterious plan will be fulfilled. So that kind of continues the whole "there's no more delay" thing. In other words, it's going to be fulfilled. You just wait. Here it comes. It will happen just as he announced to his servants the prophets. Then the voice from heaven spoke to me again. Go and yawn. Go and take the open scroll from the hand of the angel who is standing on the sea and on the land. So I went to the angel and told him to give me the small scroll. "Yes, take it and eat it," he said. "It will be sweet as honey in your mouth, but it will turn sour in your stomach." Bitter is the word, I believe. My belly was bitter. Yeah, bitter is the King James. But at least it's not bitter water that's going to kill him. All right, so sweet as... And now I just messed something up. Sorry, hang on. Good old electronics. I'm so good at it. All right, so I took the small... when I swallowed it, it turned sour in my stomach. Then I was told, "You must prophesy again about many peoples nations, languages, and kings. I believe one of the prophets in the Old Testament, something similar happened. Eat this, and it's kind of like you're taking God's words into your body. Because the next thing he's told after he eats it is, you must prophesy again about many peoples, nations, languages, and kings. King James says, you must prophesy again before many peoples and nations and tongues and kings. Not about. And I did not take time to look up exactly whether I agree with the before or the about. If he's talking about them, or if he's supposed to prophesy in front of them. That's what I always thought, always reading the King James. You're going to prophesy what I tell you to prophesy in front of many peoples, nations, and tongues and kings. You must prophesy again about many peoples, nations, languages, and kings. I don't know. And I don't know that it makes a serious difference. But anyway. All right. Very short chapters here. So, what do we do with all this information? Because Revelation, right now, it seems to be flowing pretty good. You can kind of get a grasp. And then it's going to start talking about Babylon the Great and the great prostitute that sits on many waters, and what you can do, because I ain't got a clue either. What you can do, just pray and ask God. God gave us these books. Obviously wants us to read them. Wouldn't be here if he didn't. So let's read and let's ask God to reveal to us exactly what we need to know when we need to know it. All right. Have a good night, everyone. We love you all. Goodbye.